Hello, and welcome to the Memory Arcade. We're playing Fallout New Vegas. It's the 12th session. Wow, a dozen sessions for this game alone, huh? Let's see. We have one faction left to schmooze, as they would probably say in old-timey Vegas. Specifically the White Glove Society, who run the Ultralux? That what it's called? Anyway, last time we dealt with the Gamora. I guess it's business as usual there. Probably not any inside. Yeah. So the Ultralux is the last faction we have to familiarize ourselves with before we tell Yes Man how to move forward. And it's probably also going to entail some sort of interesting quest line, so let's say hello.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Yes, of course. Oh, no holdout weapons here. Could I trouble you to blow it out of your ass? Yeah, sure.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Please,
understandable.
enjoy your stay. Farewell.
Yeah, they also took Cannon's pistol. What the hell is going on here?
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Oh, he gets...
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place. They can't all be rumors. Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone.
Didn't I meet this guy on the street once?
Brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
And a white hat on. Actually, no.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
It's so wild to me that Brahmin barons are a thing back in the New California Republic, which, by the way, is a like if Todd Howard wants to wow me, Fallout 5, just set it in the New California Republic, and really show us that not all of Fallout's world is the wasteland. So I kind of want them to brag about, in jest or seriously, just how many Brahmins they can render simultaneously just to create birds. Oh wow, they could put in Brahmin wrangling and herding. I mean, it's probably been done in Red Dead Redemption 2, like cattle herding. I remember there was horse herding. Probably also cattle in the first one. I don't know. It's been a while. I enjoyed Red Dead Redemption a lot. I did not so much enjoy the stories about spouses of the devs petitioning the company to maybe go easier on the crunch because they miss their family members. That wasn't cool. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, I think the New California Republic would be a really cool place to set one of the games. Even if it's technically one of the more quote-unquote civilized places. You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother.
Wait, I
Got
thought...
most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here.
Okay, that
If
makes
he does
sense.
that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Your parenting is not on trial here, even though it probably should be. Yeah, no, let me help you.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me soon.
Oh, Ganon over here has 4 eyes.
You can bet I'll
Get
pay
it?
for the
Because
name
he's a
of the son
nerd.
she's responsible.
Sorry. What bit of business did you have here? Just asking, you know, as part of the
That's
investigation.
between me and the White
That's
Glove
fair.
Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Oh, so you're a rancher.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
I like that he's not one of those cattle barons who, just because they made it, are like, yeah, well, I'm gonna step all over everybody.
I'll be here.
Hey,
I mean, that's where the term cattle baron comes from to begin with.
you watch yourself around, Mr.
I don't know, it's cool. Just wanted to know if you maybe heard anything about dear departed Ted.
Things are getting stranger
There's a
every
rumor
day.
going around that you killed Caesar. I'm dying to know. Is it true that he used a hairpiece? I mean,
You'd be crazy to put your money on either
I
side.
wish I could answer to that, but I know what color his boxer shorts was.
Have you been inside our bathhouse? The salts in the water work to balance the bodily humors.
Oh, he's talking about bodily humors, and with that mask and the general vibe here, I'm immediately uncomfortable. Any name,
Dead. This time for good.
any named characters I could maybe talk to? No? Game gets a little formulaic in that regard. Yeah.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
I mean, that's true also. This place looks posh. Sure, these cracks would probably be taken care of in the... would have been taken care of before the war, but otherwise... Yeah, that's what I've been talking about. I feel that people would have the ambition to make stuff look nice rather than, you know, live in squalor for decades on end.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Okay, never mind. Let's live in squalor. Oh, this is where we leave. Yeah, I guess let's check out the bathhouse and let it settle our humors. There's cashiers. Oh, someone without a mask.
How may I be of service, sir?
Okay, tell me about this place.
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations.
How?
Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes, and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in.
Now that's
Surely
capitalism.
we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Not even a Marxist, and I'm getting a headache.
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
Okay. That's the first time someone looked at a house. That's the first time somebody looked at Bismarck and was like, oh, you don't have the stomach. Okay, we're supposed to talk to someone named Marjorie
Legion elite troops are bad
to
blood.
find out more. Ultralux hotel rooms. What else is here on the ground floor? Look, folks, I know if my character picks up a book, they shove it into there. Hammer space, but still the notion that there's a book on a coffee, that there's a literal coffee table book and you get into trouble for picking it up is a little ridiculous. Is that just... It's the bathhouse, and that's door to the Gaumont and the Ultralux. I mean, they do keep talking about their finest foods, right?
Good day.
Hello. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome to lurk. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for following the other day. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Been thinking about giving it a bit of a revamp, but not in the sense that I would abandon the concept, but just that I would make new graphics for it. Still pixel art and everything, but maybe something that's a little more closer to reality, like little Glenn at the desk, at a desk with a headset on and all that. Yeah, I make my own pixel art, yeah. I haven't been at it for a while, and I probably should, just to keep those synapses revved up. Because whenever I get back to it after a long time, I'm like, okay, so what are the shortcuts in my editor? And how does one, construct basic shapes? But I enjoy it a lot. I'm not much of a visual artist, but pixel art has this mosaic-esque, you work with and around limitations, and that kind of makes it both a little difficult to express certain things, but also kind of easier, if that makes sense. So it was a good fit, aside from, the retro thing I generally have going on here. And I don't even think my pixel art is particularly good. Like, I mean, I'll take compliments I get for it because I put in a lot of work, and I also put in a lot of work, a lot of thought into various elements of it. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that pixel remaster thing Square Enix is planning for Final Fantasy 1 through 6. The prices are like they're gonna be asking between 15 and or between 12 and 17 bucks per game, which is a little bananas. Like it's just too much for that kind of. Yeah, it's Square Enix pricing. Yeah. But I do like that they went in there, and this has been a little controversial. They went in there and they lightened the colors here and there and took out and lowered a little bit of the contrast and detailing to account for the fact that we no longer see this on a CRT monitor with scan lines. And that certain, certain stuff that just no longer works that well if we look at it on a flat modern screen. And I'm curious. Yeah, so they did this for all 6 games, along with stuff like diagonal movement on the world map, and I hope the best translations they currently have on file for stuff like Final Fantasy VI. Like I would really love if it was something like the Game Boy Advance translation, which was, was the entire script, but in the style of the original Ted Woolsey translation, so really good compromise. So, yeah, I have hopes for that release. I've also already streamed 4, 5, and 6, but yeah, it's not like I cannot stream it again, but probably not in a little while. Also a good chance for me to just wait for a sale on these releases. But yeah, I hope those releases come together well and don't have stuff like I don't know, super sharp fonts that collide with the artwork. Like if some people want that as an option, sure, but I hope there's an option to also make the text boxes really fit into the overall aesthetic. Like when I made the chat box overlay somewhat recently, where the chat pops up on the screen briefly, so that people who watch the VOD on YouTube later have any idea what I'm responding to. I was actually concerned. Okay, I'm using a monospace console font here to make it look retro. Am I creating an accessibility issue here for people who really depend on a certain type of font? But it also fits so well into the overall, into my overall theme. Anyway, we're talking to a man named Chauncey. We're looking for a guy named Ted.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it.
Oh.
You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it.
Yeah, thank you. Also, what's with the masks?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me.
Okay, that is kinda understandable, showmanship and such. Where's your mask?
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
He was maybe on a smoke break.
Farewell.
Hey.
Okay. The Guma is... classical music.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I'm looking for someone missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
Excuse me? First of all, I came here for something that happened just now, and they're like, oh, we talked to the officer a bunch. Anyway, what a human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
That's a weird thing to point out.
It's been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now.
The White Glove Cannibals?
Evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Actually, I feel as a joke. Our character would say that. It's okay, I hate people too. You can tell me the truth.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment?
Okay, that
I want to have
didn't.
you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Okay, Elizabeth. So what business did you have with Hack Anderson?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy.
That is not how that works.
An ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Trust me, ma'am, there's not enough children in this game to open a family restaurant chain. So who was that investigator you mentioned?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here.
What?
Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And
Were those
you
cold
rooms
feet
just
served
have
on a
clue,
platter?
poor dear.
And do you have a number of that person?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied.
Is it Columbo?
You see, the White Glove Society remains
Just one more
a very
question.
picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
I found plenty of locked doors. Yeah, so it turns out I'm looking for someone else. Someone who just went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel?
Yeah.
What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Ta-ta.
Okay. Tata is something Hannibal Lecter wrote in one of his letters to Clarice Starling in the movie Hannibal, and probably also the book. So, I'm not eating here. That's for sure. And yeah, let's talk to Mortimer about the complimentary room.
How may I be of service, sir?
So there's a private investigator staying here. Could I maybe talk to him?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I have some critical information for him.
Good. I hope that young man gets some closure after all he's been through. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Where exactly
If you
was
head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby.
it? Okay.
Indeed.
You'd be crazy to put your money on either side of the coming battle.
Okay, so this is the lobby. I guess. You know, already offered me to use a key. And there's a shortcut to the bathhouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Over here! Had enough? Come on!
And we got company. Oh, this will take a while. You know, they took out weapons, but hey, little one. Be aggressive. Why isn't Edie attacking? Does Edie get disarmed when we are disarmed? Oh, you think? Okay, let's I mean, what they didn't take from us is drugs. So I'm gonna throw some buff out. actually use a weapon.
Here we go.
Come on.
Ouch.
You like that?
You like that?
I could use it.
Had enough?
Okay, here we go. A dress cane. Very sophisticated. Let's brain somebody with it.
I think I need some more fire. I could use it.
So-
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. Left Steam room 4 p.m. What time is it? 11 p.m. Probably more role-playing here than the game will actually, you know. Still some books after all. The hat. The hat's probably not a good idea. Spooky.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Would you be interested in... Oh, can't wear faction armor. Okay, so... I'm just gonna hope the game will ignore him for the purposes of subterfuge. Huge. Steam room 4 p.m. This is actually really nice. This looks a lot like something I built in Minecraft. Just a really nice flat pool with lighting and everything. Okay. Okay. Game, why you do this? Hope we didn't lose any progress. Although, I wonder when it auto-saved. Oh, okay. That looks like a steam room. Oh, wait. Eyeglasses, cattleman, cowboy hat. Oh no. Please don't tell me that's all what's left of dear Ted. Game just crash on me again? That's peculiar. What is it about this area? Huh. Different strategy. Let's let the Wookiee win. Oh, it did save. And it did it again. Okay, I have one theory, which is that since I'm using a mod that increases the texture resolution, it just places a little too fancy. Because the mod recommends to also to also patch the game in such a way that the visual memory that more visual memory can be addressed and such, and that it's a little more involved than I would have liked at the time. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it happened again. This has nothing to do with the textures. Oh. This is weird. I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna take a quick break. Also gonna make myself a snack. And do a quick Google search if there's anything specific about this. Otherwise we'll just try and muddle through. So see you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Had half of a banana, and a quick Google suggested that the autosave feature might be at fault, and also dismissing companions could be a good idea. So I did that. Apparently crashes around this area specifically, also not rare. What I didn't do was advance time to the point where I wanted it to be. Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm looking for someone who went missing.
So was the man I'm supposed to be meeting here. Where is he?
He's dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Who are you afraid of? Actually, no. What were you supposed to discuss?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
Lydia Maria? Yeah, go on.
Because I distracted her fiance while they took her.
What?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity.
Oh no.
I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
Uh-huh.
Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So Mortimer is behind the disappearances.
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel.
I thought it was
Guess
supposed
that's
to be a
the consequence of
delicacy.
becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
And Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Where are they keeping Ted?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Can you help me in any way?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Well, Ted's father is really rich.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition.
Oh.
Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business.
Oh.
He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
Yeah, maybe we don't need that right now. So if Mortimer goes through with secretly feeding human flesh to everyone, wouldn't they punish him?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need.
Oh
He
god.
just has to get them over the taboo. I don't know it.
Any more suggestions on how to get Ted out?
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do.
Not actually.
He's been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
That's sick.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Oh shit. Well, sorry about that, Chauncey. Well, we have a pistol now. So that's nice. But, and it's hanging again. But damn it! Pretty sure it also didn't have any chance to save, right? I'm gonna speed through that conversation. Maybe I get a chance to not shave. To save Chauncey. And if the game crashes on me, I don't consider it save scumming.
Who are you? Let's plan on meeting again as...
Oh wow. Yeah, this is pretty damn scripted. Okay. Save. It's nice to have a set of formal wear. So we need to... And it crashed again. Good grief. Gets me that it's so localized around the Ultralux. There's always something with this game. Say,
The fiends are running for their lives.
if I leave... Oh, wait. I should consider the time. But still, if I were to leave the place right now and then come back as dressed as a member, if I get all my weapons back and then not have to give it up.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Oh, this way I just lost the few weapons I had.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
See if we can just walk into the kitchen, given our attire. It's locked. One of the waiters will have a key.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Salutations.
Yeah. Could you turn around? I mean, that's one use of flamers that isn't about horribly murdering people, so... Infected Brahmin meat? The fuck?
The torching is believed to have brilliant.
You, what do you think you're doing?
Artemis made to move the kid, thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
Glad the disguise actually works this time.
The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Okay. Kitchen. Oh, I was actually not alone when I took this.
The torch is sooner than ever.
Guess I'm gonna have that little conversation again.
What do you think you're doing? The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Call head waiter. Mm-hmm. You know, some insurance. Cleansing flame. Okay. This goes completely south.
Salutations.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Yes, sir.
Don't make eye contact with me. Look at the floor and get back to work.
Okay, okay. Got a real fine specimen here, huh? Oh, the freezer keys. That's interesting. This place is way too big for its own good. I would really like to meet our darling boy with Ray of the chef. Hi, Zakwana. How have you been? Also, yeah, I need to get back to the series at some point and play the sequel on the Saturn. Oh, come on, game. So we got this recipe. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Especially since that's not hardware you can easily replace. That's heartbreaking. Huh. Okay, never mind.
You hear that there was some kind of shootout? My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down. I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
There's no easy way to break this to you, but some members of the White Glove Society wanted to eat you.
What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what, as soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no White Hat Society no more.
Well, it seems to just be a faction within that organization, which to me is still a dubious thing, but yeah.
To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them.
You know, I can always leave you here.
All right. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Huh.
Come on, move it. Come on, move it.
Can't get him to wait. Oh, that's not gonna play. Oh, wait, no. I told them I was gonna move the guy, so... gonna do that. Just gonna walk out of here.
You like that?
I don't think I played this smart.
You, what do you think you're doing? The sooner you find yourself...
Why are you standing still?
Actually, since we're gonna off him anyway. Who do you think you are talking to me that way?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
I think you're having confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
I'm actually here to talk business. Are you interested in releasing a cookbook?
What, me? The supreme ruler of the Nevada dining scene? Teach some low-life half-wits how to make food that doesn't smell like burning excrement? Do you think it would sell?
I actually have ties to major publisher. But I would need would need your recipes as an advance.
Pushing your luck. Here, I have a few copies on me. This better be good enough. We're gonna have a real problem if this thing isn't a hit. About time.
So what can I do now with this? Brahmin Wellington. Let's crack that. Cash gates, ropes, fence, spaces, gas, suits, pots. Let's try pots. One correct. Elite. No. This one. And gel it all. This one. Two for gates. Oh, you can withdraw from the challenge without causing a lockout? That's interesting. Right. Yes. Track. Better look here. I mean, it was just his birthday, so Sonic, one entry, one match. So Ellie is out making notes. Also, just one. Songs for two. So maybe it ends with an S and a K. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm actually gonna look up how I'm supposed to prepare that meal because the game's giving me nothing. Oh, okay. So, we're supposed to create the dish. How does one cook indoors, actually?
How do you fare?
Like, the game taught us how to do it on campfires, but... Hmm. Well, this is not awkward at all. Okay, why are you so obtuse? Can we get an item from this?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I did it, Cynic. Oh, cook. Great, great. We're too dumb and too inexperienced in survival to make it. Have a good night, Seguana. As always, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, no worries about having to leave early. What are our survival stats? 50. Poop. Thing is, we're really close to a level up, and I could just cram 5 points into survival. And yeah, I could cram 5 points into survival and then read an appropriate book before. Pretty sure I have a survival book. Don't have my books on me. Why would I ever do this to myself? You know what? I'm just gonna assume that you'll all be fine, everything's gonna be peachy. That I'm not actually on a time limit. Not I can actually use a save, but
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
that authentic flavor from the infected Brahmin. Quite something. Heat kills bacteria, it's fine. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna abuse something, a little something I found out over the course of the game. I go right here. Between Novak and that ranger post. For some reason this is one of the points where I always encounter company. Oh shit. None of my weapons are on their hotkeys. Come on, fellas. Really hope they haven't eaten that yet. There we go. Second I read this as Legendary Assassin and got worried, but it's just a Legion, as per usual. Where are your buddies? Ah, there they are. That's nice. Really tempted, but wow, we can't. We're not hitting anything for shit. Over Legionnaire, I hold the high ground. Honestly, I think Anakin would have been fine if he had just run up that little hill and I don't know, force pushed Obi-Wan. Not that I wanted him to win, but you know, he had to go for the fancy jump, huh? troublesome. Actually, did I pick up any explosives from this guy? I mean, I have C4, but that's a little complicated to use. Huh. No, they might not be completely stupid, but they're also not smart. Yeah, true. Oh, we're encumbered. Oh, because I'm an idiot who didn't read that properly. These are probably not that important. So don't need that machete. Doesn't really help me with the weight though. Yeah. Have a good lunch and thanks for the follow. That did the trick.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Why do I have that gun on me? Oh. Anyway. I think all my weapons are also fully kitted at this point. But I could use another riot shotgun to repair the one I have. Because it's a fun shotgun. Also, just a teensy bit damaged. Yeah. I also haven't leveled up yet. I am pretty close though. Where can I do some wanton murder without, you know, doing bad things? Actually, there's a perfect place. What?
Die, coward! Death to the Legion's enemy.
Did they get more sturdy? There we go. Oh. Named character that I never looted. Mentioned this before. I don't fault the game for not accounting for every possibility, and I guess murdering Caesar is a little far out. Although not at all in the realm of the impossible, especially if you're not playing on the side of the Legion. The fact that some NPCs in this place just never... Oh, there's dogs here. God damn it. Oh, but they don't attack me. That's good. Yeah, but the fact that some NPCs like slaves or the recruited kids just linger here. Hi, Caesar. Bye, Caesar. Ew. Upload some shit. I also shouldn't be this greedy. Like, what's 180 caps at this point? Does our experience say that we are getting closer to leveling up? Ah, shit, I'm gonna have to fight Deathclaws, huh? Let's fight Deathclaws in style, though. Oh, Scotch withdrawal, huh? Oh, get a 9.
What's up? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? What's up?
Okay. Offload a whole bunch of stuff. Then maybe get a cure for that scratch addiction. Kinda wanna hold on to that one. Huh. There will be another.
Another satisfied customer.
Easier to reach. Doctors, right? Actually, The ones at the old moment thought. Well, that's also like two loading screens.
How are you holding up? How are you holding up?
Quite telling to me how the game has not crashed once since we left the Ultralux. Anyway, about those experience points. Damn. One shot, huh? Guessing the Deathclaws that were practically swarming this place haven't respawned yet. if Deathclaws respawn at all in this game. But not so long ago, during an offline session, I had quite a tussle with them. Huh. A little annoyed by how long it's taking to rack up those experience points. Also that the option to resolve this matter with a little bit of cleverness and I guess with minimal bloodshed is gated between a very high attribute or a very high skill. And neither of them is speech. Although I like that a lot of the stuff you do in this game and alternatives to fighting are not just resolved with a high speech stat, but I don't know. Couldn't they have made it like 50 or 40 or something? Especially since, I don't know, following a recipe that you also already had to get off the cook.
Caesar can rot in hell for all I care.
No, I don't want to shoot a Great Khan. Let's see if there's any Deathclaws left. Nope. experience. Is that a Deathclaw? It looks like a Deathclaw. Ah, just a fire gecko, but I'll take it. Close. Oh, there's a Night Stalker. Oh, bunch of them too. Although they are the kind of animal who doesn't attack me on sight, since I have the animal friend perk. So I'm not gonna farm those for experience either. I think there's more. Yep, there's more flies over here. Hey! Okay, 5 in survival. need that. So repair 90s. Fine. Crank barter. I might as well put more in survival. Especially, I don't want to be in that situation where for some reason I'm having a debuff for a couple of points and then I'm not sure what to do about it. And there was a really cool perk that would come up. There it is, jury game. So I can use related weapons to fix weapons in the same group. Meaning I could use that sniper rifle I sold earlier to fix up, I assume, my fancier sniper rifle. And I don't have to spring for extra riot shotguns if I wanna keep my riot shotgun. Nice and fixed up. Okay. Why am I even checking my guns when I know I won't be able to take any of my guns with me? Let's take 2 just in case. Back to the cannibals we go. And I really hope they didn't eat Ted while I was gone. That would be kind of a shame.
You should see this place at night.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Caesar's fate was sealed from the start.
How do you fare?
This is locked again. Keep at it, boys. Yeah, so
Salutations. Can't you see I'm busy?
I lure him away. Not really, huh? Oh, the survival booklet. Oh, I need to take care of Felipe first, huh? Well, I guess. Not that. That is not a very sharp knife. Kitchen's closed. Stay frosty. Oh god.
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
How may I assist?
Is it 7? Is it close to 7? It is actually around 7. Let's save again, just to be sure.
How may I? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until... Oh.
Yes. Even in death he's obnoxious. Hmm. Smart person would have hidden the silenced pistol and all that somewhere in this house.
How may I assist? But... How may I assist? At once. The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Ah. The blood's incidental. Actually? Not sure what to do with Ted right now, so I may have to reload, but I think I kinda wanna be in the room when it happens, but also walking right in with Ted. Probably not a smart idea.
Greetings.
There's Mortimer.
How do you fare?
Did something happen? At some point?
Greetings.
Did you see Heck Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron, at the bar? He may be a wastelander, but his taste clearly befits his status.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Hello there.
Oh, big place.
My daddy's gonna kill all you.
Here we had this bit of dialogue. Oh, okay. Finally, some guidance.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members,
Come
but
on.
as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society,
This is kind of hacking up my vibe. Like,
drink the world has to offer, but we are living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it.
Damn. Had enough?
hey, you know what? This clearly doesn't work. Let's... follow the waiter. Or rather, go there, bump off the bouncer.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying. It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Oh, does she only get aggroed by Ted?
Life at the top is immensely satisfying. Found you.
There's some buff out left.
You like that?
Ah, she runs well. So weird how I have to thread the needle here.
My daddy's gonna kill all.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain
Maybe
much.
I'm just jumpy.
Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. But we are living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all
The time where we would hunt and eat the platypus.
changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food.
The what? Who's this trespasser line was kind of swallowed. Loudly. Bad news, Mortimer. No one's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight.
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
Who are we eating? Wow. Sorry, Mortimer. Secret recipe. It isn't human, though. I can tell you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
You already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
Salutations.
Okay. Do we ever see him again?
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people, too. He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so pouty when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs. Can you imagine what people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
Money. Please. A lot of money. I'm not gonna join.
How do you do?
Okay, I think we can drop the charade. I'll save one more time because I'm still not sure, but I feel if we're idolized, we can probably come and go.
Greetings.
Yeah. Okay, Ted.
Come on, move it.
Didn't have to kill the bouncer. I don't want to go after Mortimer, but let's talk to Gunnarsson first.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
How's this gonna play out?
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
Was Mortimer one of the White Gloves? Who has taken Ted? Who had taken? He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Head Gunderson long as they live.
I think they'll.
Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food. Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town.
It's my town.
Monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Yeah, no, that would actually cause more cannibalism.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are.
Beyond the
Try not
beef.
to lose it all at the same casino.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Dad? If this game was more flexible, I would ask your dad if I could kick you in the balls for that comment. Now we're not attacking the NCR military police, but I was kind of hoping we could find a certain individual with a top hat.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Oh, no sign of him. I could Google it though, and I will. Yeah, it disappears from the game. Okay. Well, let's report to Yesman.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
So, the White Glove Society had a cannibalism problem, but I solved it.
A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get through.
Cool.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to.
But you have to.
Some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale. But according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops.
Oops, indeed.
Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Yeah. What was the thinking behind that?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
Rest his soul. Yeah. I'm on good terms with them. I can probably help that situation.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago.
just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
So I assume this will let you communicate with the troops we have in the bunker.
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network.
Exactly.
I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Almost as handy as a Mr. Handy. Yeah, we can do that.
When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Be afraid to patronize the tops.
I guess yeah, so we can no longer do the main NCR quest line because we can no longer play that angle, but that's fine. I'm gonna need... Who would I want on a protection detail?
Hey. Is it time?
Well, let's take Boone.
I'm ready.
And... man's best friend. Exactly. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, come back, Jaded. I got a little time left, so let's at least engage with that quest. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole save the president thing today. But yeah. Also, how am I doing on ammo? We're actually running low on 5mm. Let's see if I can craft some of that. Sure. Actually, I know Boone is probably the reasonable choice here. But kind of feeling like bringing Cassie along. Simply because she's more fun. Sorry, Boone. Boone, there.
What is it?
There's not a whole lot of game left, so let's spend it with people.
Ready to leave yet? This. Aside.
Ah, yeah, she also doesn't like. She also doesn't like the place at all.
Let's distribute the weight.
Okay, she has a cowboy repeater that could still use the
All this traveling's making me thirsty.
lighter grip, but that's also not something we super need. Like, I'm gonna stop by real quick at the gun runners.
Welcome, sir. Or
Nope, no cigar. So where is that person we're supposed to meet? Huh. I guess we can walk there from Boulder City. Invisible walls. Let's see, shit. Don't even know if that person's supposed to be down here or. That's better. Not enough to turn the lights off.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Am I allowed to carry and use my weapons?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
Oh, I promise you you'll see some crazy shit, but it'll be all good. Any leads on who might be after his bacon?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
What's the security detail so far?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter.
There's a
Snipers
crowd.
and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd.
Oh, I have one with me too.
Locked down access
You can sniff out
to
batteries.
locations such as the landing platform on the visitor center. All right, I'll give you full access.
Yeah, what's the timetable like?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Oh god. It's always more paperwork with them. What specifically can I do?
Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
If there's nothing else...
Yeah.
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
What's the plan?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Let's get the show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now.
Yeah.
Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
Investigate the area for clues. Also, I should re-enable autosave and and all that. I had it disabled because of the crashes in the casino.
Sure could use a drink.
Let's see. Have a stage. Yeah, we got rangers. That's good. Good. Guess this might be the observation deck. Okay, so technically there's still a functioning Legion over there, rather than the empty husk I left behind. Let's see. That's nice. It's a very nice game.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And this.
Okay, if he goes up onto the stage, if I wanted to kill the bastard, I do it from here, or here, or any of the other.
Move along.
Seems secure enough? Yes, maybe? Oh, it's mostly about talking to people, okay. Oh, this mission getting bugged out of hell. That sounds like fun. Went full Agent of Chaos.
I wonder what President Kimball's going to talk about today.
I'm so excited about the president visiting. This is gonna be
So
great.
excited about the president visiting. I'm looking forward to seeing the president. I'm so excited about the president visiting. This is going to be great.
Oh, twins.
I'm so excited about the president visiting. This is going to be great.
I'm looking forward to seeing the president.
I don't have time to talk right now. Nothing's gonna happen to the president on my watch. Move along.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Not yet.
Hurry it up.
What does this do? Yeah, let's look for tampering. Okay.
You're cleared to go on through.
Why are you named?
You're cleared to go on through.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Oh, is that it? No. That was just a trooper.
Hey-o!
Okay. Tell me about yourself, Private Jeremy Watson.
Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about the president's visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Bye-bye.
Okay.
You better get out of here.
Hmm. Oh, he's a full-on hope.
You're cleared to go on through.
Ah, veteran. Yeah, for a second there I was like, what What are they playing at? Is somebody gonna say a signal word and he goes all Manchurian Candidate on the president, or if they were spoofing Forrest Gump? Got hit right in the butt, sir.
I wonder what President Kimball's going to talk about today.
You better get out of here.
Yeah.
You better get out of here.
Can I talk to this guy? Is that... Well, clearly I can't. Clearly I can't. And I haven't seen any... Like, I haven't seen Forrest Gump in a while, and it probably bears a little bit of, you know, re-evaluation regarding ableism and whatnot, but I remember it to be very sweet.
You're clear to go on through.
I think we may have to repeat that dialogue chain.
Hey, I heard about you. What can I do for you, friend?
Notice anything suspicious?
Nope. Haven't noticed anything strange at all. Neither has my friend here, and he has a good nose for these things.
Nice looking dog you have there.
Thanks. We haven't been paired together long, but he's a smart dog.
How did you get his coat so shiny?
I brush it every day. 100 brushes.
I mean, sure. Do you mind if I borrowed him to check out the area?
I don't think so. You already have a dog right there.
Oh, that's true. By the way, buddy. Yeah, it's also a story of massive coincidences. Like, there's a lot of serendipity going on that kind of shields Forrest from a lot of the world's evils. And at the same time, was her name Jenny? She just got the other side of that karma for no good reason and just the worst string of luck. I already had the brain of the Legion dog in my inventory because I shot up the camp and seized on everything, and then I kind of investigated the other sources and I was like, I mean, I could ask the nice lady at the scrapyard. But then I walked in and the dog the wiki was talking about was still alive, and I was like, nope, 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 nope. Not even if that dog is old and sick. Not even then. Let's actually check the artillery. For real. Cass. Cass. You still cool? What happened? Oh, you missed it. You missed everything. I'm gonna...
Ramen kicked me.
Is that? Okay. Good grief. Yeah. Investigation hasn't really turned up anything. You know what? I'm just gonna let it play out and see.
Your security sweep?
And I guess.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Why are my weapons? Ah, because I came out of the casino. Yeah, it would be a shame if this anti-aircraft rifle just spun around and iced the dude.
Hello.
Hats in this game, yeah.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
I tried to give one of the companions I had earlier. Some of them look good, but they are also kind of look goofy. Oh, you mean in real life? Yeah. No, some I wanna say more regular heads. In this game can just look strange on some character models.
Hello.
Morning.
Of course. No, God damn it.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic.
Hello.
It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father was a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and
What is it, Rex?
like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call.
Leave me alone.
Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Rangers Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic.
I appreciate they scripted this so that I can have my guns out without anyone
And the tyranny of this regime. There are that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world that preceded us. We are the heirs of that civilization, torchbearers eastward of the Pacific, into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called the men and women of California to carry that fire across...
Oh my god, man, get on with it.
You answered. Together you carried the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on that soil.
Yeah, what a principle-built republic where the first president ruled for 50 years.
Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument stands as
I missed it. Looked away for a second. Oh, good thing I saved mid-speech.
together you carry the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on that soil. His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor. Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice. Together you carry the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope,
But I know where that's going. That's true.
not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on that soil.
What are you doing up here?
Oh, he's getting awful chatty all of a sudden. I didn't see it at Rachel Sticks. You need a radio and an emergency report.
Settle down. No one uses the radio until I know what's going on.
Just get out of the way.
Fuck it. You're more trouble than you're worth.
His actions are a lead to all of us who stand here today, tribute to his
Well,
valor.
that's why I broadcast.
Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice made by those who came before us.
Well, that was a Legion snipe on the roof.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching him. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the president's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
the men and women who fulfill the promise we made to the Desert Rangers. Its back is inscribed with the names of the troopers and rangers who carried the weight. And because
Oh,
they made the most noble
wait,
sacrifice,
he left the motherfucker right there?
4 years ago we held this dam. 4 years ago we carried the weight. 4 years ago we drew a line through the Mojave as clear as the Colorado River. A line that Caesar cannot cross.
Oh, he fell. Oh. Really? Oh, good enough. I mean, you'll probably get some pity points at home for someone trying to assassinate him. Redundant failsafe detonator? One of the engineers was a suicide bomber? Did we actually save him though?
Good job today. You got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you.
Okay.
You have my thanks.
I think that pop sound was someone blowing themselves up. Whatever. You all are weird. Eldorado Power Station. Where are you? And I will say that they motherfucker. That's a really generous way, letting me fix up my shit. Even with armor, huh? Which mods am I using? That's a good question. So I'm using the Viva Las Vegas modding guide. Viva New Vegas modding guide as a basis. So that one already involves like, I think over 30 mods, like small stuff. Stability fixes. Yeah, Cass with a fully kitted cowboy repeater is no joke. She's a beast. Yeah, so this set of mods introduces a bunch of niceties, but you know, nothing that changes the game fundamentally. And on top of that, I have a 2x texture pack to make them a little sharper. I removed the karma system because it honks, because killing bad guys, like stealing, is almost as bad as killing good guys. It's kind of out of whack. The game barely also uses the karma system. It's way more interested in faction alliances, which makes more sense. And one session, Cass, who is the only companion who cares about your karma, just read me the riot act because I had been stealing so much that I had become a monster. So, yeah. And I'm also using a mod that I made myself that replaces all the licensed music with music from other video games. So stuff like Water Flows Like Wine, Cuphead, Grim Fandango, Sam & Max. Because I don't want my VODs to get muted. Sound, I actually feel like, even especially since I'm using other copyrighted music rather than public domain music, I tried finding public domain music, but something that was fitting and also really truly public domain proved a little difficult. But yeah, I feel I nearly don't give enough credit to the music in What Tastes Like Wine has a fantastic soundtrack, and I urge you all to check out the composer's Bandcamp. There you go. Yeah, it's really good stuff. Okay. We're gonna have a problem here? No? No guards? Okay. Oh, shit. I guess we're now in a shooting war with the NCR. Sorry, fellas. But these are kind of the finishing touches to my grand design. Am I even picking up dog tags? I'm not gonna turn them in anymore. No, we're trespassing, Cass.
You are out staying, you're welcome.
Actually, you just gave me a good idea.
Shh. We're hunting shit. You are out. Staying, you're welcome. Let's deal.
And I guess that's useful. More than already, I mean. Yeah. Wow, that went that, yeah. I mean, yeah. That is all fair. That is all fair, absolutely. Nothing to see here.
Just try pulling some of your Brahmin shit here at the Dorado and see what happens.
Also another mod that I use is a fast travel point that puts me in front of the Lucky 38. And something I quite enjoy, though it's a little wonky with some of the textures, a replacement of the presidential suit. Originally, I kind of just wanted something that put in some windows, removed the gloom and doom atmosphere, and enabled radios and whatnot. But then I found this, and I was like, yeah, that will work. And been using that ever since. This one's actually still good. And again, if I'm carrying it, I might as well wear it. Wow, who runs Buttertown, huh? Right, sure. Yes, I got a buttload of ammo for you.
see what you got.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on.
Moving right along.
Seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
I guess we're finishing this today, aren't we? Anything else I should do before that?
Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Actually, I kind of want to do this for the people. Yeah, I'll talk to the followers.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
Let's see if this is a quick... If this is a quick conversation or something that will... take long. If it takes longer, I'm... tending towards ending the stream. Actually, I really should be ending the stream. Tell you what. I'll be back on Wednesday afternoon or evening. And then we can do whatever the followers need of us. We can do maybe a couple of side quests. I don't think I've done all the companion quests yet, you know, tie up some odds and ends, and then we'll do the finale. Sound good? Because it's been 3.5 hours. Yeah. And I know how these things play out. Like, this could be a quick shootout at the dam, or it could be a thing that fills another hour, and I'm getting kind of hungry, to be honest. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of my stuff, I recently opened a VOD archive over on YouTube, where I tend to export my streams after they're done, and yeah, become quite a collection so far. If you want to be notified when I come back online, you can do so by either following me here on Twitch or on Twitter or Mastodon. Since I don't have a fixed schedule, just, you know, I try to roughly stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah. Lastly, if you're ever feeling particularly generous, I also have a tip jar over on Ko-fi, but I don't depend on that kind of income at all, so it is entirely that. It's a tip jar. Don't feel bad. Don't ever feel bad if you're never in a position to put anything in there. In fact, these days I would encourage you to drop whatever charitable and disposable income you have more towards GDQ, because Summer Games Done Quick is currently happening, and they're doing speedruns benefiting Doctors Without Borders. And yeah, it's a good cause and a fun marathon. So that is that. everyone have yourselves a fantastic week. Take good care of yourselves. Wear a mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated when you can, all that jazz. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.